Technology is often praised as one of the greatest achievements of modern humanity. It promises faster learning, easier communication, and unlimited access to information. With a smartphone in our pocket, we can answer complex questions in seconds, connect with people across the world, and learn almost any skill without leaving our homes. Yet, at the same time, many people feel mentally tired, constantly distracted, and unable to focus deeply. This creates a powerful and uncomfortable question. Has technology truly made us smarter, or has it simply made us more distracted? To answer this, we first need to understand what it means to be smarter. Intelligence is not only about knowing facts. It also includes critical thinking, creativity, problem-solving, emotional awareness, and the ability to focus for long periods of time. When we judge technology by these standards, the answer becomes more complex than a simple yes or no. On one hand, technology has clearly expanded our intellectual abilities. Never before in history has knowledge been so easy to access. In the past, learning required physical books, formal education, and often a privileged background. Today, anyone with an internet connection can watch lectures from top universities, read scientific research, or learn a new language. This democratization of knowledge has allowed millions of people to improve their skills and understanding of the world. In this sense, technology has made us smarter by removing barriers to information. Technology also enhances problem-solving in many fields. Advanced software helps scientists analyze data faster, doctors diagnose diseases more accurately, and engineers design safer structures. Artificial intelligence can identify patterns that the human brain might miss. These tools do not replace human intelligence, but they amplify it. When used correctly, technology becomes an extension of our thinking, allowing us to solve more complex problems than ever before. Furthermore, technology has changed how we learn. Interactive apps, videos, and simulations can explain difficult concepts more clearly than traditional methods. Visual learners, in particular, benefit from animations and real-time demonstrations. Online communities also encourage collaboration, allowing people to learn from different perspectives. These environments can develop critical thinking when learners actively question, discuss, and apply what they learn. However, this is only one side of the story. While technology gives us access to knowledge, it also changes how we use our attention. Modern digital platforms are designed to compete for our focus. Notifications, endless scrolling, short videos, and constant updates create an environment where distraction is not an accident but a feature. As a result, many people struggle to concentrate on one task for an extended period. This constant interruption has serious consequences for deep thinking. Research suggests that frequent switching between tasks reduces our ability to process information deeply. When we move quickly from one app to another, we consume information in small fragments rather than as a coherent whole. Over time, this habit weakens our ability to reflect, analyze, and form complex ideas. We may know many small facts, but we struggle to connect them meaningfully. Another concern is our dependence on technology for memory. Because information is always available online, we often feel less need to remember it ourselves. Instead of learning deeply, we rely on search engines to recall facts for us. This outsourcing of memory can be convenient, but it may reduce our ability to build strong mental frameworks. True understanding requires not just access to information, but the internal processing of it. Without that process, knowledge remains shallow. Technology also affects our emotional and social intelligence. While social media connects us to many people, it often replaces deep conversations with brief interactions. Likes, comments, and emojis cannot fully replace face-to-face communication. Over time, this may reduce our ability to read emotions, listen patiently, and engage in thoughtful dialogue. Emotional intelligence, which is a key part of being truly smart, can suffer in a world dominated by screens. Moreover, the speed of technology encourages instant results. We expect quick answers, fast entertainment, and immediate feedback. This mindset can make slow processes, such as reading long texts or developing complex skills, feel uncomfortable. Yet these slow processes are essential for intellectual growth. Wisdom rarely develops quickly. It requires time, effort, and sustained attention. So, does this mean technology is making us less intelligent? Not necessarily. The real issue may not be technology itself, but how we use it. Technology is a tool, and like any tool, its impact depends on the user. A hammer can build a house or break a window. Similarly, technology can either sharpen or weaken our minds. When used intentionally, technology can support deep learning. For example, reading long-form articles online, listening to educational podcasts, or using apps that encourage focus can improve our thinking. Digital tools can help us organize ideas, practice skills, and reflect on our progress. The key difference is conscious use versus passive consumption. Education plays a crucial role here. Teaching people how to think critically, manage attention, and evaluate information is more important than ever. In a world full of misinformation, intelligence is not about knowing everything, but about knowing how to question sources, recognize bias, and think independently. Technology provides the content, but humans must provide the judgment. Another important factor is balance. Our brains need both stimulation and rest. Constant digital engagement leaves little room for boredom, yet boredom is often the space where creativity begins. Some of the best ideas emerge when the mind is not occupied by screens. By creating boundaries around technology use, such as limiting notifications or scheduling screen-free time, we can protect our ability to think deeply. It is also worth considering that every major technological shift has caused similar fears. When writing was invented, some believed it would weaken memory. When printing became widespread, people worried about information overload. While these concerns were not completely wrong, humanity adapted. Our intelligence did not disappear. It changed. Today's challenge is simply more intense because technology is more immersive and personal than ever before. In the end, the question, has technology made us smarter or just more distracted, may be too simple. Technology has made us smarter in some ways and more distracted in others. It has expanded our intellectual reach while testing our ability to focus and reflect. The outcome is not fixed. It is still being shaped by our choices. If we allow technology to control our attention, we may become mentally scattered, informed but shallow. But if we learn to control technology, we can use it to enhance our understanding, creativity, and wisdom. The future of intelligence is not written by machines alone. It depends on whether we choose to use technology as a master or as a tool. Ultimately, being smart in the modern world may mean something new. It may mean knowing when to connect and when to disconnect, when to consume and when to reflect, and when to seek information and when to trust our own thinking. Technology has given us incredible power. The real test of our intelligence is whether we can use that power without losing ourselves in distraction.